my channel. So today's video is a makeup tutorial, like a full-on makeup tutorial. I even slayed a freaking cut crease and I'm so happy with myself. I got inspiration by Brookel on Instagram. I will leave the link down below to the inspiration picture. I look at all of her I look at all of her makeup pictures and just fall in love every single time. But because she doesn't have a YouTube channel, I kind of have always been a bit scared on recreating them because, let's face it, cut creases are freaking hard to do sometimes. So yeah, I'm really happy with how this turned out. It's a really dramatic look, but I love it. So yeah, if you would like to see how I achieve this look, then just keep watching. As you can see, I've already done my eyebrows, but I'm going to start by prepping my eyelids with my MAC Painterly paint pot. This is just a really good base for eyeshadow to make sure that it's nice and clean and flawless, no veins popping through or anything like that. Now taking the Zoeva on Taupe palette, and I'm going to take the shade Stitch by Stitch. It's just like a plain creamy kind of skin toned color, and I'm just going to use that to set down my base. I have no idea why I'm using this brush either, but it's the Sigma 3D HD Precision brush. From memory, I think it was the only brush available to me at that point in time, so I just used it. Now I'm taking Peach Smoothie from Makeup Geek on my Sigma Tapered Blending E40 brush, and I'm just going to use that in transition. I pretty much use this shade in every makeup look as the transition because it just blends out so smoothly and makes every other shadow look amazing. Now taking the shade Bitten by Makeup Geek, and I'm just using the same brush and blending that through my crease again. As you can see, it just blends really nicely over the top of Peach Smoothie. I find that any shade does. That's why I love using Peach Smoothie before any other color. Now I'm taking the shade Burlesque on my Zoeva Luxe Crease 228 brush, and again just blending that through the crease. This is adding a little bit of dimension and just deepening it up a little bit. So I'm focusing most of that color on the outer corner and then blending it towards the inner corner so that I get most of the depth on the outer corner. Now taking the Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette, I am mixing the palettes up a little bit, I'm sorry, but I just couldn't find my perfect shades. This is the shade Cherry Cordial, and I'm using this on my Sigma Blending E25 brush. Again, just putting it through the crease to add more dimension. I'm not bringing this as far up to my brow bone though, because I really want to add kind of like that gradient feel to the look. Now taking my Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer, I'm placing a little bit on each of my eyelids, and I'm just using this little precision brush to cut my crease. So as you can see, I'm popping it all over the lid, but then I'm bringing it up to the crease and being very precise when doing so, because this is how I want to cut my crease. I bring it up a little bit further because I've got slightly hooded eyes. They're not super hooded, but they are slightly hooded. So I want to be able to see the cut crease even when my eyes are open. So as you can see here, I am bringing it up a little bit higher than where my natural crease sits. As you can see, I really took my time with this step and kind of did it in baby steps. So I kept adding a little bit more and then looking straight on in the mirror with my eyes open and seeing how it kind of looked, and then adding more if I needed to. So I did take this step very, very slowly, but I was really happy with how it turned out. Now again, switching up my palettes, I grabbed my Tartelette palette and just used that Free Spirit shade. I don't know why I went for this instead of the one that I used from the Zoeva palette earlier on, but I was all over the place. I was just in the artsy creative mood. I also tried this pink shade from the Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette, but I'm going to skip over that really quickly because it did nothing, like it did not show up. So I then took my Morphe 35U palette and added that pink shade. Again, I don't think it really did much. Like, it did more than the color from the Too Faced palette, but yeah, I wasn't really happy with it. Then I decided I really liked how the Whimsical foiled eyeshadow from Makeup Geek looked, so I decided to pack that all over the lid. Obviously not going any further than the crease because we want that to look cut. Now going back to Cherry Cordial from the Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette, and I'm using this to really cut the crease. So as you can see, I've got like a little eyeliner brush. This isn't even supposed to be used with eyeshadow, I don't think, but I used it anyway, and it just made such a difference. So I definitely would recommend doing this step. It cleans it up so nicely. Now taking my Zoeva liquid eyeliner and just doing a basic as wing. Nothing special. I hate filming doing winged liner because I have to get so close to the mirror, so I can never get proper footage of it. But yeah, anyways, I hope that this is okay. Look at that close up, that big head. Now taking my House of Lashes iconic falsies and boom, they're done. Wow, I did that really fast, Erin. Congratulations. Now taking this Zoeva Kohl eyeliner and just lining my upper waterline. And then taking my White Night Mascara by Poni Cosmetics, my Ride or Die. You guys know that I love this mascara, and it's so good to use over falsies as well because it's so easy to clean off the falsies. So yeah, little trick there. Always use a water-based mascara over your falsies if you want the falsies to last. Now I'm taking my Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer in the shade Fair Neutral, and I'm using that to highlight under my eyes. I think I forgot to mention before, but I had already done my foundation prior to filming. It just cuts out an extra step in the tutorial. You guys know how I do my foundation. You've seen it in a million other videos before, so yeah. I thought I'd save some time, you know? So as you can see, I'm putting quite a bit of this concealer on because I really want it to highlight my under eye area. I want this makeup to be flawless because the eyes are so dramatic. I want my base to be super, super flawless. So taking that on the center of my face as well, on my forehead, down the bridge of my nose, and on my chin and Cupid's bow. And then just blending that out with my Beauty Blender. Now taking my Kat Von D Shade and Light palette, and I'm taking this banana shade here. Guys, I'm obsessed with this palette. I know some people don't like it, but I'm in love with it. I just find that you have to tap off a lot of the excess powder because it is really pigmented. So, I don't know. I love it. And it highlights your under eye area so nicely. Now taking my MAC Studio Fix powder in the shade NC20 and just using that to set the rest of my face. This also adds a little bit more coverage, which I love. And now taking that middle contour shade from the Kat Von D palette, and I'm using that with my Sigma Small Contour F05 brush. I've got a discount code down below for Sigma, so if you want 10% off, just check down in the description box. Holy dooly, that contour looks insane. Don't worry guys, I do blend it out. Blend, blend, blend. Seriously looks like I've never done a contour before. How did I get that so bad? Now contouring my nose, and I'm contouring using an eyeshadow brush, but I just find that it's the easiest brush to use. Why does this contour look so crazy on camera? I swear it didn't look like that in person. Now I'm taking my Becca / Jaclyn Hill palette, and I'm using a mixture of the blushes Amaretto and Rose Spritz. This palette is incredible, guys. I love it, and the blushes are so pigmented. I don't know why, but I love using a mixture of Amaretto and like either Rose Spritz or the other one because I feel like it kind of just makes it a bit more subtle and wearable. Then I'm taking Champagne Pop, and obviously I'm going to douse my face in it. You guys know I love highlighter. Now I'm taking my Sigma gel eyeliner in the color Wicked. This is just a standard black gel eyeliner, and I'm using that in my lower waterline. This is like a really pigmented way of smoking out the lower lash line. So then I'm taking Makeup Geek Corrupt eyeshadow, and I'm placing that again on my lower lash line with the Sigma Flat Definer brush. and this is just another step to make it like really, really smoky, if you know what I mean, because then I'll go in and blend it out with Burlesque and Bitten eyeshadows, which is what I used in my crease before, and that just helps to smoke it out really, really nicely. Then I'm taking White Night Mascara just on my lower lash line, making that sexy as mascara face. Now taking Makeup Geek Shimmer Shimmer on my inner corner to highlight. And then I'm going to go in with this Chi Chi Cosmetics lip liner. I cannot for the life of me remember what the shade name is, but I'll leave it in the down bar below like I said before. And for my lips, I used Lime Crime Velveteen liquid lipstick in the shade Wicked. You could easily wear a nude lip with this eyeshadow. It's completely up to you guys. I just wanted to go for something a little bit darker and a little bit more vampy. So that is the final look. I hope you guys love it as much as I do. I'm really happy with how it turned out, and surprisingly it was actually a lot easier than I thought it would be. So yeah, if you liked this look, then please give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel as well. I'm trying to convince Ben to do a video with me once I hit 10,000 subscribers, so that's the goal, alright? So yeah, anyways, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!